This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Welcome to the Red Pill Rage channel, your ultimate destination for unfiltered entertainment and high-energy engagement. Whether you're into gaming with edge, podcast discussions that push boundaries, or reaction videos that keep it real, we've got it all. Love movies? Catch our no-holds-barred trailer reviews. Hip-hop head? We're judging rap battles with precision and passion. Plus, we've got exclusive interviews with artists, gamers, and influencers who live on the cutting edge. Buckle up and subscribe for the rawest, most real content on YouTube. Only on the Red Pill Rage, the channel where you are at the heart of everything we do. Whether you've been rocking with us for a long time or just stopped by for a quick hit, we appreciate every single one of you. It's not just about the content, it's about the connection. From gaming and podcasts to reaction videos, trailer reviews, rap battles, and more, we're bringing all the entertainment you need in one place. Who needs a niche when we can do it all? Your feedback, comments, and interaction keep us going, so hit that subscribe button and let's keep building this together. Capiche? It's all about the viewers and their satisfaction. Experience something you've never seen before. Swallow the red pill and never look back.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Red Pill Rage channel. This is your boy, Red Pill. Would like to thank all the subscribers, all the supporters, everybody, all in TV land, all in YouTube, all over the internet, all over the world. Shout out to you and yours. All the viewers, the sponsors. Appreciate you guys, man. You already know in Tupac voice. Also, shout out to all the battle leagues that we do business with. Want to let it be known, man, we love y'all all, man. You all appreciate it. Even the people behind the scenes that don't get that much clout or whatever credit for the stuff they do behind the scenes, and you are appreciated, man. Shout out to you and yours. Tonight, people, let's get into that. I'm sorry for the brightness. I'm at a closed location. There's too much light in here. They paid their bill too much, so there's too much light. You know when you can't pay your bill, there's no light. They paid their bill too much. There's too much light. So yeah, that's the other angle, other side of the shit. Tonight, but let me stop talking stupid. So tonight, my guest, he's exciting. He's a charismatic talent hailing out of. He had to correct me on this. Just let y'all know. He had to correct my. He like, bro, you get my shit right. But he had to correct me. He's hailing out of. The Eastern Cape, Fort Beaufort. I hope I said it right. He's gonna kill me. In South Africa. He's an artist, a songwriter, a producer, a composer, an engineer, audio director. With his passion for music and his own style, swag, lyrical ability, has climbed the ranks of numerous battle leagues while being real and authentic to his own brand. I give you people the one and only, and there's only one, Douglas, the Trashboat.
Yo, what's happening, man? Yo, what's up? What's up, Pill? What's happening with the people, man?
Yo, I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. I'm happy to have you here because the show is more about you. Like I know you got your fans and viewers, in your your country, but I want to broaden the horizons of other people to get to know you. You know what I mean? Like other parts of the world, just everybody, whoever we could reach to, even if it's one person, they'd be like, "Oh shit, I fuck with Trashboat. I'm rocking." You know what I mean? Just get the vibes, bro. They need to. bro. No, hey, bro, it's about you and only you. And
Oh
we always
man,
do
thanks, Pill.
always, bro. Before first and foremost, bro, when we always doing the show, we want to give you your flowers while you're here. You know how people wait for the flowers when they
Yes,
pass?
sir.
Like, nah, bro. You are dedicated, passionate man doing his music, and we respect that. We want to give you your flowers and respect now as your music flourishes, and much success for you on much more to come in the
Ah,
future. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like
thank you
that's
so
that's
much,
our
man. Big ups to
respect.
that.
So,
Man, that's
but
real. Salute.
salute
Salute.
to you, bro. Salute to you. Shout out to everybody in South Africa. Shout out to
Yes,
everybody across
sir.
the world, man. Repping
And
South
shout out to the
Africa
country.
thoroughly. Let's
Yes,
go. But
sir.
bro,
Yes, sir.
first, bro, shit. All right, we're gonna get right to the point of this shit, bro. Like, I want to know what captured me from you. Pause. It was the name, bro. We got all right. Here, look. How did you come up with this name, bro? Because it's fucking marketing genius. I gotta tell you, like,
Yeah.
tell me the enlightenment, the genesis of Douglas D.
Of
Trashboat.
today. Yo, so when I was coming up, right? Like, so when I was in high school, so this is what 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013. Odd Future was popping off. If you remember Odd Future, the Tyler the Creators, the Earl Sweatshirts, all these guys was popping off. So I created like a pseudonym, like a producer pseudonym. Like I wouldn't really tell people about it. But so Douglas is my granddad's name, right? So I took Douglas. And then Trashboat is from the regular show. Like Rigby changed his name. So there's a character in the regular show called the Urge, but before he was the Urge, he was just called Urge. Then he tells a story in the show where he's like, okay, so what got me famous is I added the to Urge, so it became the Urge, and I became famous. So the bit on the show is Rigby changes his name to Trashboat, and then people from the future start coming back in time to kill him because this name is like this problem. Like, oh, well, he called himself Trashboat, and I was like, yo, I like the idea, so I'll take that, right? Then boom, it was Douglas Trashboat. Then I'd call myself this for a long time as like a producer pseudonym, right? Called myself this for a while, but I never really like went outside to tell people, hey, yo, it's Douglas Trashboat. And then when I was like really going into the music, like, okay, I think I need a pseudonym for my music now. You know what I mean? Because I used to make like very weird beats. I was like, nah, I think I'm gonna call myself Douglas Trashboat, but instead of now Douglas Trashboat, I'm gonna put like Douglas D Trashboat, like in One Piece. Like in One Piece, there are these characters that have the initial D. When they die, they have a smile on their face or whatever, like they're the true enemy of the gods. And I was like, oh shit. And mind you, this is like 2012, 2013. This is when people think, you know, like conspiracy theory, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh shit, yo, this is tough. Douglas D. Trap, nobody's ever thought of anything like this, I swear to God. But as I started thinking about it, like it was an easier way to search something. So if you go Douglas D. Trashboat, you're not going to find two of those. It's just Douglas D. Trashboat. It's just that one person. And I was like, and it also links with the show. Like, I really love the regular show. So I was like, dude, this name makes sense, bro. I'm going with this. And people, like, even in a battle rap manner, it's like the most strategic thing you can do because I kind of know what you're going to do. You're going to do trash boat flips. You're going to do garbage flips. If you're into the regular show, you're going to do a regular show flip. And it's like, okay. And then what? What happens after that? You know what I mean? So, like, we've quite literally limited your arsenal. Like, yeah, he's gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all he's got. He don't have a left foot. He don't have a spin move. Nothing. Open the lane. We gonna pick him up at the rim. Don't worry about him. Don't worry about him.
Bro,
So
I never thought of it that way. That's crazy, bro. Like,
yeah, that was basically the name.
Bro, that was genius, bro. I told you this before. Like, that's genius. Like, did you have that in mind when you thought it? Like, or it was like a premeditated, like, you know?
But initially when I thought about it, because like usually like when I create certain things, like there's a lot of thought into it. Like for instance, right now, right? So there's an album I'm planning to drop like 2 years from now. So in that album, I'm creating a pseudonym called Varus Nova Krona, right? Varus Nova Krona. So this is what, like, musically, Douglas D. Trashboat will not be applicable musically in 2 years' time. So that's when Varus Nova Krona will, but if you look at it, Nova Krona is from a show like Julius Nova Krona, the time wizard, Julius Nova Krona. And if you look at Douglas D. Trashboat, the Trashboat part was also based on a future idea, like how people went back to the past to go change something Rigby was going to do in the future. So it's all linked. It's thematically linked. Every time I'll do something, it has to like, you know, thematically link. It kind of has to have that little. We can't just do it for the sake of doing it. No, that would be pointless. You kind of have to have some to make it fun for yourself. At least you kind of have to have something there behind it. Like everybody has to. Because I took this idea initially from our Tyler the Creator, like how his old albums, every first and last track is basically a sentence. Like on Bastards, the first track is Inglorious, the last track is Bastards, so the thing becomes Inglorious Bastards. Or on another one, it's like I believe on one it's Wolf, and the last track is Haley, and it's Wolf Haley, or things like that. Or like why he calls Camp Flognar, because certain letters are moved around so that it doesn't say Golf Wang. So it's like little things like that. Like I pick up inspiration on things like that, you know, like these little cryptic. I'm like, oh, I like that. I want to do that for myself. But usually no one really pays attention to it. No one really notices. And I'll be like, oh, fuck. I thought I had him with this one.
No, bro, that's genius, bro. That's like you have like a synergy towards all you do. You know, there's premeditation. Like, you know, there's no like, oh, just make it. And then like when I first heard when they I think it was Triple OG, he's like Douglas Trashboat. I'm like, once he said that name, I'm like, oh shit. I like him already. I don't give a fuck what he do. I like him already. I don't give a. He could be trash. No, but far from that. Like before I heard you, I was like, he could be trash. I don't care. That name is fire. He's gonna get. What? Like it's crazy.
Oh, but it's always funny, bro. It's always funny because when I go to events, especially like let's say, besides battle rap events, because in battle rap events they know me by now. But if I go to like normal performances, like, oh yeah, our next performer is Douglas Trashboat, and everyone's like, huh? What?
Yeah,
what?
You're right. Like,
and then I'll go in, and they'll kind of look at me like, he's not what we expected. And then I'll start rapping, and you kind of get the, he's actually quite good. And I'm
actually good.
I'm like, oh yeah, it kind of sets me up perfectly.
No, and then it's like, you know how you like how people are, right? They set the bar. Like, let's say let's say I ain't shit. My name is a rapper. I ain't shit. And he turned like he just like fucking fire. You're like, oh, he ain't shit.
Yes,
no, he is shit.
Sir.
He's the shit. Sir. Like it's crazy, bro.
But I had some bad ideas before I landed with Douglas Trashboat. I had like some terrible ones.
What was the prior?
I had the first ones. I remember the first one was okay. The first one was like Retro Hiroshima, which people ran with. You know what I mean? Because it was like they ran with that. I was like, I don't really like this because it doesn't really say anything. It's just like mashed together. And then I came up with another one like La Trobe Convinci. I was like, I don't like this. You know what I mean? I had a couple. I had like a couple of them. But when the Douglas Trashboat one just felt, it just rolled off the tongue easier. Pause. Yeah. But like, it's like when you say it, it's like it makes sense. It's like, how Douglas Trashboat? Like shit. Like I'm sure there's somebody called Douglas Trashboat. You know what I mean? It's like it just flows and then it becomes Douglas D Trashboat. Then it's like, oh wait a minute. Douglas D Trashboat, you said? Oh yeah, it's like you know what I mean? It's like one of those, bro. It's one of those. And the weird thing is no one in the house, like my family doesn't really know this. Like my family only knows like Retro Hiroshima, like because it's the oldest name they know. But like whenever people like my nephew the other day was like, someone was calling on your phone and I answered the phone and they're like, yo, where's Douglas? And I'm like, who's Douglas? They're like, the owner of the phone. Where's Douglas? He's like, I don't know who you're talking about, man. And then he pulls up. He's like, yo, someone's looking for Douglas. I'm like, I'm Douglas, little nigga. Give me the phone. Give me the phone. Like, oh shit. And they'll be surprised, like, yo, dog, like you're so you're revered, but why do you call yourself Trashboat? But my nephew knows because he watches cartoons. He'd be like, no, I get it. I'll be like, that's what I'm going for. That's what I'm going for.
Bro, and I've been listening to most of your music. I like Dragon Spirit, Early Bird, Muriel, The Basilic, Anti-Hero. Yeah. Bro, I've been listening to all of them. And there's the one I think I mentioned to you with the Nas ad-libs. Which one's that? The Nas ad-libs.
It ain't hard to tell. I think it's it ain't hard to tell.
That shit's fire. I like that. If y'all ain't listening, y'all need to go I Hate Douglas Trashboat music on Spotify, all of that. Bro, that shit. And bro, not to mention, I know we're like going, you know, I have my questions, but we're going off lib because it's just the vibes. But your promo game, like that was you were Simba. That was my only time I heard you promo. And your promo shit talk is elite, bro. Like, is that Is your shit talk? Did you get it from somebody, or this is just your shit? How your shit talk? Your promo
No.
game
It's like that. The thing is, generally, right? Like I'm a trash talker. Like I'm a very competitive person. Like I'm like in a team. Usually, I'll be the guy talking. Like I'll be the guy talking like crazy. Like yeah. Like even so much so, one of the homies was like, "Yo, bro, I think you should kind of have like a brand called Trash Talk, bro. Like, yo, nah." And I was like, "Oh yeah." They were like, since forever though. Like that's always been the thing. But like, I used to do it a lot back in the day, like in battle rap. But this is like, and like I'd lose certain battles because I'm just talking so much trash. Like I'm not even preparing for the guy. I'll just talk so much trash. And I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do it anymore. Like, because I feel like I'm jinxing myself. Like I'll be losing to people I shouldn't be losing to. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna do it anymore. But whenever I do, though, it creates anticipation towards the battle. So nowadays I do it knowing like I'm fully prepped. Ain't no way I'm losing this. I'm talking. It's like Muhammad Ali spirit. People like saying that. Like, yeah, he's got that Muhammad Ali spirit. It's like, yeah, I took my taste, Joe. Like, if I feel, I'm gonna say what I feel. Ain't no way you can fuck with me, boy. You crazy? What you talking about? It's that type of energy. We gotta have it. Man.
Bro. And do you feel the trash talk? It like I think you know Conor McGregor, right? You know, remember when Conor McGregor?
Yeah.
Trash talk motherfuckers to the point where they were like, "Oh shit," you start believing him, and like. You would do it to the opponent, bro, and kill the opponent like that, just off the trash talk.
Conor McGregor, I don't remember which fight it was, but it was like the dopest trash talk where he kind of predicted. He was like, "Yo," I think it was Jose. I think it was against Jose.
Aldo. Yeah, Aldo. Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, his right hand. He's twitching his right hand. I can tell he wants to let it go. And when he lets it go, I'm a counter and I'm gonna get him." And he got him. I said, "Nah." He's the notorious for like that. I love fighters like that. Like in general, my favorite basketball player of all time is Kobe. Because he kind of had that. Like he kind of had that thing about him. Like, RIP to the GOAT. Like even in the UFC, John Jones is my guy. Connor's my guy. Like these are my guys. Like I like killers, bro. I like a guy who talks that talk way before we start. Like he's already on that type of time. He's not talking when you're winning, because anyone can do that. You can talk when you're like 30 points up. Anybody can do that. If you can talk your talk before we start, yo, Conor broke his leg against, was it Dustin Poirier? Or who was it? He broke his leg. He was still talking crazy. Shit. You can't do nothing with me. You can't do nothing with me. You watch my DMs. I'm like, yo, Conor, bro, you broke your shit. Like that's not your line. That's not your line right there. Yo, that's when my respect for Conor went through the roof when I saw that. I said, nah, he's about this. He's not faking it. That's who that guy is right there. That's who that guy is.
That's who he is, bro. It's 100%, bro. And I'm gonna say a word. World Cup. You ain't got no World Cup though. Bro, that shit blew my mind when you said that. He's like World Cup, then you kept repeating it. I'm like, this is fucking. Shout out to Simba.
Yo, everybody's been hitting me up about that. Like my DMs are like on Facebook. People be like, "Yo, Trashboat," and then they'll be like a hashtag. They'll be like World Cup with like mad peas. I'll be like, "Oh yeah, it's that type of time."
Yo, shout out to Simba, but you cooked that, man. Like I haven't that one, bro. Oh my god!
And he's a Ravens fan too. That's the weirdest thing. He was talking crazy, and he's a Ravens fan. I was like, "Boy, hey, listen." As a whole country, we're messing everything up. As a country, don't do that. Don't do that. You can't even get a Super Bowl, baby.
That was at the Olympics. I'm talking about World Cup.
I'm talking about World Cups, baby. A World Cup.
Bro, you went next level. You went futuristic on like that was crazy. Like I clipped that shit and that shit was going crazy. Like they was just, oh my god, bro. The entertainment value on that motherfucker you brought, like it was crazy.
Yeah, I wanted to I think Simba is the perfect guy, like, because I believe styles make fights, you know. You're not gonna have a classic promotion with the guy. Simba kind of gives you that friction. Simba's one of them ones too. Like you can tell he talks his talk. So if a person is just humble, usually you can't really talk trash to a humble person, because then you just come across as the aggressor. Like, man, that's douchebag, bro. I wish this nigga would lose, because now you're talking trash to a humble person. But if you're both cocky and you're talking crazy, you just like, oh, I'm trying to see what's going on here, because he was talking crazy. Hey,
I didn't get into the beginning. I got into late. Like I was like, oh shit, he's going off. Like you were going off. Like, what? How you started this? Like, you know what I mean?
No,
Like,
Simba was trying to like take my head off, bro. I said, nah, I'm not
today.
going out like that. Nah, and your name is Simba too, dog. I'm African. What are you talking about? Like, you think I'm gonna let you slide with this, man? Oh hell no. Oh hell no.
Bro, you were doing bars too. You were like, yo, Simba, go back to your pride, some shit like that. Oh, the Lion King needs you. Like, you was wow, you was already like you in rap mode, like shit.
I'm ready for Simba. I'm ready for Simba. I think the best performance I'll probably have. Okay, well, every performance at Street Talk is going to be like an elevation thing. So fair enough. Another thing is, I think, okay, so they saw me against Cali, and I think another thing is, it's kind of hard to digest something you don't know. Doesn't matter how good it is, if you don't know what it is, you're not really, even the body, the human body, the palate, how the palate works is, if you don't know something and you've never like had something, you can't associate it to a positive or a negative because you don't know what it is, right? So with Cali, I could have, like, I was saying the craziest shit ever, but people still have to get into the mind frame of, hey, yo, shit, these okay. So against real rap, I'm gonna go crazy on that nigga. Pause. I'm leaving Earth on that motherfucker. But against Simba, for real, y'all gonna see something. Y'all gonna see something.
I look forward to that. When is that one going down? Do you know?
I don't think we have a date on that yet.
Okay.
But there are talks happening behind the scenes. There are talks happening behind the scenes and stuff. There might be a card ready. You know what I mean? Maybe it already has a few matches on it. I can't say nothing. All I'm saying is, hey, Simba. I'm gonna do you dirty, baby. Hey, Simba, I'm waiting. I'm gonna sign Simba to the Rock like J. Cole did it. What's he doing, man? What's he doing, man?
I don't even know Simba. Somebody tag Simba. Tag Simba. Send it to Simba right now. I'm gonna clip this and send it to. I don't even know. Shout out to Simba.
Hey, Simba, man, I mentioned you. So get all those people from Baltimore to get the numbers up, baby. I'm making you look famous out here.
Oh, shit. Early with the trash talk. We ain't even wasting no fucking time. But bro, I wanted yeah, man, all the talk. So you were born and raised in Eastern I said it right, Eastern Cape, Beaufort.
Yeah, the Eastern Cape is a province, right? So I was born in the Eastern Cape, Fort Beaufort, right? And then because I live in Durban now, KZN. So I was born in Fort Beaufort, and then I kind of like my formative years are like in KZN, in Durban, Pietermaritzburg. That's the coast. That's the coast of okay, so in the World Cup that I was basically referring to with Simba, there's a city called Durban where the Moses Mabhida Stadium is. That's the city that I live in right now, right? And there's a city next to it, which is the capital city of this province, KZN. And I grew up in that city. I went to high school in that city, like my formative years. First battle ball, you know what I mean? First beat ever made, you know what I mean? First kisses type of thing, you know what I mean? First girlfriend, that's when it happened. My formative years, that's when it happened. So yeah, that's what it is.
Wow.
That's what it is,
so
right
the
there.
origin or everything.
That's
like,
the origin.
And
right there.
also, in when you were born there, how was the music scene over there? Like, what was the vibe? Was there a big, was there a large music scene, or you had to find it, search it? You know?
Not really, because okay, so how I came up, I got into hip hop early. Like I got into hip hop very early. Because firstly, I have two siblings, right? I have two older siblings, like that are older than me by 15 years, right? My older sister Liz, my older brother Kaya. So they were born. Okay, so my sister was born in 1980, right? So they came up listening to like the 90s, like everything that was popping in the 90s. That's what they would listen to. My older brother, he had like the Pac Ewins. Remember the Pac Ewins with the wings?
Oh yes, I remember those.
He had them shits. When he was coming up, he had them shits. So when I was growing, I was just picking up what they were like into, kind of like, because my sister used to have like that Sony Ericsson Walkman thing, that black one with the orange. She had that piece, and on that shit, she had like Mobb Deep. She had like hip hop, the song hip hop on that phone. So I used to just like spam the song like hip hop like a lot, and so much so like I remember like my earliest memory of hip hop is I remember when 50 Cent and Kanye had that beef. And I already chose a side back then. This is like 08, 09. I already chose a side. I'm like going with Kanye. I like what he's doing there. So I got into music really early because rap ciphers where I came up were like frequent. Because in my city, in Pietermaritzburg, you'd go to the library every Friday and there was a cipher. Every Friday.
Oh, wow.
Every Friday. Sometimes on Wednesdays, but every Friday. That's when you'd get like the big cipher. So Pietermaritzburg is like the schooling capital of the continent in Africa. Like the best schools you can think of, like outside of like Europe or America, are in South Africa, and they're in a city called Pietermaritzburg, right? So a lot of schools are around here. So a lot of high schools, you leave your high school, you're going to the cipher. So I went to like a private school. So we would leave like the suburbs, go to the city, to the city CBD. We're gonna go rap out there. Kids from the hoods are coming out of the hoods. We're gonna go rap. But we didn't like. I think I got like I was lucky because like people who came from my side of like town, like they were like, nah, we don't like these kids because what do they know about hip hop? These niggas is going to private schools and shit. But I was like skilled, like I was like a skilled little nigga. Like I was saying punchlines when people was like Wayne was a punchline nigga, and we were not fucking with Wayne when we were coming up because we already knew about the Vinny Paz, the Pharaoh Click, copyright. You know what I mean? We came up Jack Progresso. You know what I mean? And I had a big homie, RIP to C4. He put me up. This is when crumping was still a thing, like heavy. So we came up on that. We came up crumping. We got the DC sponsors or whatever. So we were always hip hop. Like from like 10 coming up, we were already like, yo, I want those DCs right there. You know, I want the supers. Oh, yo, the pro era straight backs, the fitteds. I want that 7 3/4. I want that. We came up like that. And then we'd go from city to city. Like we'd go from Durban to like Pietermaritzburg is like 45 minutes. But we were like 14, 15, getting on taxis, going all the way to Durban because Durban's a bigger city. So that's where all the good swag was, right? This is in Pietermaritzburg, you kind of had to buy your shit at the mall and kind of hope you get something nobody will get. Yeah. Like, but when you go to Durban, nobody has it. You go back to the city, like nobody has this shit. Like, I went to Durban for this shit. You don't know nobody out there with this, man. So we came up like that. And then, so around like grade 10, 10th grade, roughly like 10th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, the dancing wasn't as cool anymore, but the rap was. And the homies would always hit me up like, yo, man, we need to go to the cypher. Because they would call me up because they'd wait for the battles. Like whenever the battle would pull up, they'll be like, yo, get them. You know how those little cypher battles are. You know what I mean? You look around, you see, you just take this and this, you put it together. It's like, oh my God, it's coherent. He's the best.
He's the best. Hell yeah.
It makes sense. He's the best ever.
Sense. We get it. We love it.
We love him. What? He's in high school? Oh my God. I'm trying to listen to this nigga actually rapping. So the older people started messing with me, like, yo, there are these battle rap leagues in Durban, you should like be part of them, right? So there's a guy called Santherman. My sister knows Santherman because when she was in varsity, Santherman was doing like varsity parties. So they were rapping back then. But we're young, mind you. I'm like 16, 17. So I link up with the nigga puts me on his like a card, and I went crazy. But like as crazy as you can expect from a rookie though. Like I think I lost that battle, but I had the biggest reaction in the battle. So it was a thing of, okay, if this kid can understand the format, whatever, this kid could be good. So he hits me up. He's like, yo, have you ever checked out battle rap? I'm like, yeah, kinda. And around that time, this was when Verb battled Hitman. Around that time, when I met Sad. Then I went back to go. Then I watched Lux, I believe. No, I'm tripping. This is before I met Sad. Another nigga had a league, in the city, and then they told me, yo, go watch battle rap. Okay, cool. Then I saw the load. Turns out I didn't watch it for a while. But when I went back to go watch it, my big homie was like, yo, check out this battle. That was Loaded Lux and Calico. And that's when everything changed right there. That Loaded Lux and Calico battle, because I remember I watched 3 battles and he had them with him. So he had the Loaded Lux and Calico battle. He had the Hollow and Sue Surf battle. Oh, and he had like some Goods battle. I think he had a Goods battle. I think he had Goods versus X Factor or something. Okay. But I saw that Loaded Lux battle and I was like, okay, shit. This guy's the best in the world. Like whatever this, because I know rap. Like we've been listening to rap forever, but this nigga's doing something I've never seen before. Like we all knew what battling was, you know, but this is actually a thing. Then I saw the Goods battle, and I was like, yo, this is crazy. Then I saw the Surf battle, and the Surf battle stuck with me because Surf did that thing. I think he did that Drake scheme. And I had never seen something like that before. I said, what the fuck? He mentioned the niggas' albums. Oh my, this ain't what? Oh the hell no. And then the following year, Loaded Lux is gonna battle Hollow. And then Lux did I said, hey yo, nah, these niggas stays with the Drake schemes. I gotta get in on this. I gotta get on. This is when I started really focusing on battle rap. Like I kind of like this. I really like this. But I always had that fight between it's battle rap or music kind of thing. So if I'm battle rapping, I'm not doing music. But if I'm doing music, I'm not battle rapping. So it was just a little weird until I got to like my niche where it's like, dude, now it works out like easy. Now it works out easy. But when we were coming up, it kind of felt like musicians would be like, oh, he's just a battle rapper. You know what I mean? Or battle rappers are just like, oh, nah, he's just a rapper. You know what I mean? Or my producers are like, if I'm chilling with producers, they're like, nah, he's just a producer rapper. So it always felt like I had room to create my own stuff because I was always being isolated like that. Like it always felt like I'm not battle rap, or I'm not rap, or he's not a producer. Or I was like, dude, you can be nice at everything. So it just became easier for me to just do what I want to do without expectation because no one's really expecting me to be, you know what I mean? Like a thoroughbred rapper or whatever. And it I was cool with it, you know what I mean? It gave me room. Like it gave me like I wouldn't change it now. Now that I know what I know, I wouldn't change it. But when I was coming up, I was like, man, I'm just trying to be one of the niggas, man. I can rap too.
Yeah, man. No, you damn sure can rap. You could go. Like if y'all need to, I'm gonna put the links at the end of this. Like he could go. He could rap his ass off. He's lyrical. Like the style that I was trying to think of. Like I had a Tyler Creator in there, MF Doom, and what is the other guard? And then it was just like a mixture of 3 MCs. It's just like your style is different. It's like you're intelligent, you're intellectual, and lyrical, and still got and like when you battle rap, that's another question I wanted to segue into. Like when you prepare for a battle, like for an op, do you research on them or not?
Nah, because I'm not an angler like that. Angles don't fascinate me. Angles don't really. It's kind of like saying how I look at battle rap is basically like boxing, for instance, right? I'm not gonna if my hands don't get to you, I don't think it's a knockout. Like if the ref knocks you out, no one's gonna say it's my win. The ref knocked you out. You know what I mean? So like personal information works like that. It's like it's an outside factor. Like I'm not gonna take some information I heard and then make a whole angle because I don't believe you lost to me in that instance. You lost to the material. You lost to the angle. So hence when I always just let's say for example the guy's name is Thanos, for instance, right? Let's say your name is Thanos. I take you on face value. Your name is Thanos. You must be Thanos. I'm going to take you on that. Like, so how many conceivable concepts can I come up with here? How can I break down this name in a dope way kind of thing? Because when I came up, I'm sure you also have this pill. Have you ever heard a punchline that was so good? It felt like this punchline was made to be said. Like, if you didn't say it, someone else was going to say it, but this punchline had to be said. I came up listening to things like that. Like I came up listening to a punchline. I'd go home saying, "Yo, man, you heard that shit?" So when I'm coming up with bars, like for niggas, I be thinking about that. Like, yo, like what's the freshest thing I can say about that? Like, has that been said before? Has anyone put a link? So if your name is Thanos, for example, let's just say Ant-Man. Let's just say Ant-Man, right? Let's say your name is Ant-Man, Marvel flip. I'll just make the association between an ant and a Timberwolf. And then I'd put AE in it. And then I can play around these concepts. So I can always be like, what's up, big guy? Then I'll link it back to Ant-Man. I'll shrink the bar. Then I'll link that shrink the bar to Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Then I can expand that bar with another, you know what I mean? Now we have more room to work with than just doing oh, hey, you did this. You ran off on you can always do punchlines about like real stuff, which is dope. But it kind of limits the creative aspect of it. Like, how far can we take this? Like, hence why with Cali High World, I didn't do any name flips with Cali High World specifically because his name is Cali. So when I was doing the name flips in my head, I'm like, they're gonna limit me to LA, California kind of name flips. I don't want to do that. And I had a couple Cali Frost bars. Like I was like, nah, it's gonna either be weed related or California culture based. So let me just run with it. You know what I mean? So that's how I was able to start with that avatar scheme like that. and change the avatar scheme and move with it as I felt fit. So that's why I just look at the person, take them at face value, and I go with it. Like even with real rap, I'm looking at it at face value, because if you look at it at face value, you come up with more flips. You know what I'm saying?
That's a great
So that's how I
breakdown, man.
look
You really broke that down. And what are your siblings? Well, you mentioned your sister that she was into music. Well, you know your siblings. How about your parents? Your parents into music or no?
Hell
What kind of
yeah!
music? What kind of music? Like,
Woo!
what were you listening to as a kid, as a young?
Woo! My mom's was really into music, like a lot of it too, because I came up listening to a lot of Tracy Chapman, Sade, Luther Vandross. Dude, she had that Dance with My Father again. I used to every Saturday, without a doubt. You knew that was bumping. We had a lot of she had like Jimmy Swaggart. She had a lot, bro. A lot of country folk. She had like what's his name? Billy Ray Cyrus. There's a lot. Even like with South Africa, she had like a lot of Yvonne Chaka Chaka, Miriam Makeb, like jazz, a lot of jazz too. So I believe my production sound, the production comes from my mom, without a doubt, right? The production comes from her, because I look at things sonically due to the fact that she used to listen to that type of stuff. I only got into hip hop because of my sister. I feel like my sister and my brother, but I think I was gonna get into hip hop either way though, like because it's a genre for the young folk. So I was gonna get into that either way, but I don't think I was gonna be a producer if my mom's wasn't listening to what she was listening to, and especially the type of production I'd be fucking with, because I'm really into the sample based. Like I'm really into, let's take this from there and take that from there and let's see how this sounds, or let's take this little loop here. Let's put in the drums on that, 1/4 bar on that. Let's see what that takes us. I get that from, because that's basically what jazz is. Jazz is just like improv. You know what I mean? You get the blues and R&B for the rhythm and like that emotional spark. Boom, the beat's done. We got the beat right there. And then when you get into the hip hop, it's like technique, lyrical ability, your rhythm, how you getting into these pockets. Oh, okay, you're going in, boom, bop, 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 boom. Let's run with that. Now you see, now we have a genesis on, okay, so we see how that happens. But my love for anime, I think that's what separates me from most niggas, because I'm like a nerd. Like I'm like a nerd, like a cool nerd though, because like I'm on the streets out there, I'm out there with the people, but like in essence I'm a nerd. Like, so that's what allows me to like. And mind you, I'm in a third world country. Like I'm in South Africa, but I've always loved these things. Like I've always loved Japanese culture. I've always loved American culture. I've always loved like Italian stuff. I've always loved like French movies. So it just became that much easier for me, because I wasn't given that bracket of what a rapper should be like. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, even if I'm gonna do a gun bar, bro, I'll do a gun bar in a nerdy way. Where it's like, yeah, only a nerd would think of something like that. Ain't no street nigga thinking about shit like that, man. Like, ain't no
Douglas, not to cut you off. Like when you rap in street, you only could stick to one thing. Like I'm a nerd myself too. Like I like anime. I like all that shit. I like Marvel, all that shit. Star Wars, all that shit.
Yeah.
You restrict yourself. Like you could be a street. All right, let's say you're a street guy, but broaden your horizons, bro. Like I'm gonna pull out the gat. Like, what the fuck? We've heard this.
Yeah, bro. Like, how many times you gonna tell us how you gonna shoot somebody, bro? There's only a certain amount of time, like a certain, bro. Unless you're Delta Force, bro. Like how many methods of killing a person with a gun do you have, bro?
Yeah.
Like, so you gotta look outside the. You know what I mean? I was even telling this other homie of mine, we were having this talk, and someone asked me, so we're talking about where do we see battle rap or whatever. And I was telling him, I think a time will come where in battle rap, gun bars will be like obsolete, like they won't work anymore. Like it's not gonna. Just as, because you know how people used to have the my gun's so big kind of thing, and then that shit died. It just left. Gun bars as a concept is also gonna get eradicated in battle rap, because I think battle rap is always skill improves, right? Every generation is like what people. The Loaded Lux Calico battle, right? Classic, amazing stuff. But if you took that exact same that Loaded Lux round, and you spit it now. It's fire, but it's only fire because it was spit when it was spit. Like 2012, 2013, fire shit is cold. Daylight versus Tay-Rock. Like, people be like, yo, Daylight was snapping, but that shit was only snapping because it happened when it happened, how it happened. We grow off that. We look at that. Some people are getting an 4x increase just because they watch that. That's how you can get your unions out here. You know what I mean? A lot of people are pulling up out of the woodworks because we're just improving at such an incredible rate where the literature of the writing part of the game is going to become more prevalent than, you know. I think that's why, if you've noticed, Americans tend to lose against like African niggas. Generally, like they tend to lose, especially on street talks, but like not Nigerians. But look at it. Look at why they lose. It's not a skill. It's not a. I think it's a comfortability thing due to the fact that Americans are so comfortable. It's like if you made something, bro, you made that shit. You made it. Like, yo, I made this motherfucker right here. You can rest assured, like, yo, I made this, so I don't need to try as hard as someone else. Because you made it, right?
You become a complacent. The complacency kicks in.
It kicks in. Heisenberg created quantum mechanics. He didn't create the atomic bomb. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, yo, like, you don't know how much impact what you're creating will have on other people. You will always be looked at it as this person made this, and we're always going to look at you for that. But there are people who are just like dying to be in the same breath as you niggas, and they are working overtime. So by the time they get to you, they're already like, it's like, yo, I didn't know he had it. Get out of here. Who's next? You know what I mean? That's how I was even
out of there.
Yeah. It's like I don't want to do too much. Like I don't want to be on a lot of cards because right now I think it's Africa's time. Like I think we're in the African era right now where the whole world wants to know what Africa has. Like I think the world has been talking about Africa. Now people want to know from African, like, yo, what y'all got for real? So with that being said, I don't want to like be everywhere. And then it's like, oh yeah, he oversaturated himself. We don't want to hear that. That's what happened to K Shine. That's what happened to Easy the Block. That this has happened to greater people, bro. This has happened to like well more established people. And they're just losing to the fact that, hey, just sit it out. You know what I mean? Just make them wait. Do the Dave Chappelle, bro. Do the Dave Chappelle. Make them wait. They're gonna love you for it. They're gonna love you for it.
That's a great point, bro. Because you get seen too much. It just becomes like, oh, all right, you know, all we know. Like you can make them wait. You like to surprise them with like some new shit. Like you like to change up your style too. You don't keep it the same. Like I noticed when all your rap battles, you don't keep it the same. You don't sound the same. You're different. Energy different. Yeah. Lyrics different. Content different. And your punch is different. Like it hits. Like, and then like that, and you're right about that. A lot of Americans have been catching L's because they take they from another. It's crazy though. Like I don't get that. Like you're gonna take someone lightly just because of a different country. No, you should. If anything, you should prepare more because they're hungrier than you. Like
you don't know these niggas.
Like if I don't know a battle, like if I was a rapper and I don't know who I'm battling, bro, I'm gonna take him serious. Like I don't want to get embarrassed. Like my name is on the line.
That's a fact.
And I love this shit. If you really love this shit, come on, bro. Like what you know, what we doing? Like what the fuck we doing? Like I don't get it.
Yeah, but I've noticed something though. Like I think it's also I kind of have to like. We've had this talk. Like we've been having some crazy talks with the homies, and I think I had this talk with my sister too and my neighbor the other day. It's like, you know, you can only do things for the love when you are privileged enough to not focus on needs and stuff. If you're not focusing on needs and stuff, you can start focusing on the love of the game. But most people are not focusing on the love of the game because this is basically it gets me out of here. So I'm gonna do this because it's gonna get me out of here. Type of situation. Like I'm not looking at rap as the thing that's gonna feed me, kind of thing. Rap is not what's gonna feed me. So I don't have to look at it a certain way. Like I understand what it is. Like this is a creative tool. This is a creative avenue I have. I do this. And I'm always going to do that. But other people are looking at this as I'm going to use this to get me out of like this situation. You know what I mean? Like for certain people, it's like basketball or rap, right? Perfect example. I do the perfect example. LeBron James needed basketball, bro. That boy lived in Akron. That boy needed basketball. That nigga Kobe Bryant he probably could have been an accountant. He could have been whatever he wanted to be. So he chose basketball because he loved basketball. And you can see it. You can see in how he plays. Like you can see in how he played. Like this nigga had no complaints. Like he held it to the chest. Like if I fail, I failed. I'm gonna go do the practice. With LeBron, he's gonna be like, oh, I need help. Because for you, this is a moneymaker. This is what took your family out the hood. But Kobe was never in the hood in the first place. So he could always do this for the love. So I say that to say, like, I understand when certain people like how so like in America, especially, I understand it. I understand it more in America because in America, this is a tool they've made to like protest, and then eventually became the most successful genre in the world. And you see, like, yo, the guy from across the street bought himself a Benz, a candy painted. Say what? I can do that too. Then people start going in. You're not really doing it for the love. You're not doing it for the love. Now it becomes a thing of, hey, you're Americans. You guys are expected to be nice at it, but not everyone's going to be nice at it just because it came from it. You know what I'm saying?
Great point. That's a great ass point. Like, and it's the truth though. You're talking facts. Like, that's 100% what's going on. Like, and
that's what it is.
And we gotta everybody out there gotta give shout out to all the Nigerian rappers, the African rappers, because it's your time. The time is now. Like, bro, you guys are cooking. You're Queen Moda. Shout out to Queen Moda. Queen Moda. You know Queen Moda.
Yes, sir.
She battles dudes and embarrasses them. Like,
nah. Queen Moda is fire. Like, have you seen her lives?
Nah, I saw the video. I want to see. I want to be there, bro. I want the energy. You know, the energy got to be crazy, bro. Like,
the first time I ever heard Queen Moda, she had hit a bar. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was her. But it sounded like a pre-written rebuttal where she says some, and then she's like, yo, I knew you were gonna say a gun bar, but it was basically like watching the movie Dune. And I was raised by Fremen. I already know my way around the desert. I said, whoa. Hang on now. I didn't think y'all doing this like this out here. God damn. And they got that with them. They can really rap out there. Like, those Nigerians can really rap. Even U3, the first time I heard U3 said, I hit him with the tech. They don't know whether I stabbed him or shot him. The shit was cutting edge. I said, damn.
That's crazy.
Damn. I said, I didn't know y'all had it like that. As soon as I heard that, I went to go right immediately. I said, I got it.
Bro, that's savagery. Like, with the words, like, that cuts, like, when you hear it, it's like, damn, right? You get that little, that little tingle, like, woo!
It's like he said it to you.
With that nasty face on, woo! Like,
when you start rapping like that? Like, oh, nah. But that's why I'm just trying to battle all the best of them. Because every time I hear something dope, I get upset. I said, I wish I said that shit. Hey.
Bro, I'm petty.
I get mad.
I don't know if you're petty like that. I can get petty. Can you get petty? I feel like you can get petty. I can get petty. I'm Mr. Petty.
I'm a different type of. I'm different. Like, I'm a different type of.
Type of petty.
Like,
what's your pettiest moment?
Kind of like,
your pettiest moment ever. Here we go.
I had one recently. So I've always been a Kendrick Lamar fan, right? But so now Kendrick Lamar is cooking this Drake situation. So everyone's like, yo, Drake is dying, blah, 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 blah. I said to myself, I feel this little short dick is getting too much attention right now. I don't fuck with this. I found myself listening to Drake and liking the shit subconsciously. Like, I'll be talking on the streets like, I think Drake got that. What you talking about? You heard the Family Matters? Don't talk to me like that, baby. You heard No Face? And I be genuinely arguing. Like, I be finding myself like, yo, why am I arguing so hard for this thing? Like, what's going on with me? Like, I actually had an argument like 2 days ago. Like, quite literally, we had like a serious one. Like, when people had to leave. Like no. I was like, man, fuck it, I'm out of here. And I got back. I'm like, I don't even know why I'm arguing for this nigga. Like, I just wanted to argue because everyone is like, it's a consensus. He lost. So I was like, nah, I don't feel, it's not a 30 on my watch. He's getting too much shine. And people act like he's the best rapper in the world. I'm like, shit, I rap too, nigga. Niggas be like, yeah, but you don't rap like him though. I'm like, fuck you talking about? Drake got that. Yo, man, I be petty, bro, for no reason.
Drake got that shit. Bro,
yeah, bro, like, or sometimes like at ciphers, for instance, I think like I don't usually rap at ciphers, but if the whole crowd likes a certain verse, I'm probably gonna kick it. I might have like I swear, bro. Swear to God. Like I pulled up. Let's say I was like, even on the day I pulled up, like I was on a bus, a 6-hour bus trip from Joburg coming back. I came back, chill with the homies for a bit. Homies is recording in studio. They're having a little cipher. I'm not interested. I'm like, man, shit. I just came back from Joburg, baby. I was cooking, baby. They're rapping averagely. Then one of the homies raps really tough. Like he says a punch, everyone's going,
Yeah.
I had to get a little closer because I'm known for the punchlines. I'm like, not on my watch. I'm gonna be the last person they're going crazy for. Now, what the fuck are they doing? You're not gonna go crazy once I'm around, especially for punchlines, nigga. I'm known for that. Do something else. Go crazy for flows or something. Go crazy for melodies, not punches. Not once I'm around.
Oh my god, bro. Not that shows your hunger, but your drive. You know, like you want to strive to be the best. Like, why wouldn't you want to? You know, why wouldn't you want to be the best? Why you want to be second,
Especially,
third?
bro.
Why can't you try for number one spot? Fuck it. You know what I mean? Like,
yes, sir.
some people,
Why would I? There's a Jesus now, bro. There's Jesus, man. I also want to be number one if Kanye can believe it's Jesus. I want to be number one too.
Mm-hmm. And shout out to Kanye, man. Kanye's you like his recent stuff or no?
See, his recent stuff, I like select projects. Like I like select songs. Like, oh, I like this, I like this, I like this, I like this. But the thing is, I feel like Kanye's later stuff, I think he's still trying to capture a moment, and that's not what he should be doing. He should just be giving us Kanye. Like I low-key feel like Kanye is still trying to catch that graduation vibe. He's still trying to be in that graduation bag, late registration bag, twisted dog fantasy bag. But what he showed us with Life of Pablo is, yo, we just want Kanye. If you can just give us Kanye, we're good. You know what I mean? That's what just bro, if we think about it, people didn't like Yeezus when Yeezus came out. People had to catch on to Yeezus as time went on. Like, oh, Blood on the Leaves is actually fire. Bound 2 is actually fire. You get to Life of Pablo. When Life of Pablo dropped, I remember this clearly, bro. I was on a campus ground. Everyone was like, man, this is not what I expected. 6 months down the line, damn, this shit is fire. You get what I'm saying? But after that, he kind of tried to chase that. He's like with the Ye album. It's not whack. Kanye can never be whack. This is one thing I've noticed people don't understand. People are comparing Kanye to Kanye. But just because you're comparing that person to themselves and they don't give you what you expect does not mean they're not good. You're comparing that person to themselves. It's kind of like saying, if lightning strike the same place twice, and you're like, well, shit, now I'm expecting it to strike 3 times. It's like, well, bro, that was an anomaly the first time around, bro. Like, you're expecting too much. You're expecting the anomaly to give you another anomaly? Nah, that's too much. You relax. Relax. Neo did his best, nigga. Neo fought everybody. He did what he had to do. Now you're looking for too much.
With too much facts. Bro, yeah. And you're right, bro. Kanye, he can never be whack to me, man. His beats, his rhymes, I feel like he still has it to this day. But if we want to go to classic Kanye, like, of course, everybody's first album, Nas' first album, Jay-Z, Kanye, fucking who else? 50 Cent, come on. DMX, come on. Who we got else? Who else? Fucking Scarface.
Doom.
Fuck.
Scarface. MS
Ice Cube.
Doom.
Ooh, what?
Ice.
Tyler Creator got Tyler. Album.
You go back even with Jay Electronica. Go to Jay Electronica's first shit. People go crazy over Jay Electronica is actually the best example. I think Jay Electronica is the Kanye West of rap. So Jay Electronica was well respected for that Act 1 and that Star Wars, all that shit. That's why the Clone Wars, that's why we was fucking with Jay for, right? And then Jay gave us what he thought people want from him. When he gave us that album with Jay-Z, like Written Testimony, he gave us what he thought we want from him. But nah, nigga, we want Jay to just drop some shit. That's what we're waiting for. Just Jay, give us something that you feel, yeah, I'm happy with this. And we good. Even if we have to wait another 35 years, we it's okay.
We'll wait.
We'll wait. You promised Act 2 in 2009. He dropped that shit in 2020.
Wow. That's a long between albums. That's a long wait period, bro. Especially people want to hear it. What? That's crazy.
It's like it felt like Detox almost.
I think Nas did 10 years. He did Illmatic, then Stillmatic. So it was like a 10-year. But he had albums in between. Yeah. And I still, Even though Stillmatic is dope from Nas, I love Illmatic. Illmatic is like
Illmatic is the best album
bro.
of all time. In hip hop, like I've always said this, like actually I think Illmatic is like the third. Actually, Illmatic is the 5th best album for me in hip hop of all time.
What's the top 4? What's the top 4?
Okay, my number 2 is MF Doom's Mad Villainy. That's number 2 best album of all time. Number 1 is Kanye's Graduation, right? Number 3, because it always becomes really contentious when we get here. But I could understand what if someone said like something else, but yo, The Blueprint, bro.
Oh,
I'm sorry. You're not gonna give me an album better than that, like Sonic. Sonic
that threw me
bro.
off.
Sonic.
That threw me off. Yeah, that Blueprint.
Yo, you could take out the lyrics on that and just play the beats. That's a classic on its own already. You get what I'm saying? And then we get Miseducation, Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill.
That's the top 5 best albums of all time, for me at least. Then you have honorable mention. You can always put in Scarface.
Oh, you ever heard the Fugees, the score?
Yeah. Oh, that's also an honorable mention right there. It's up there. That's an honorable mention. I put that in the same class. The Fugees? Oh my God, bro.
I had that shit on repeat.
Yeah, my sister used to fuck with them. She used to fuck with them heavy. But like, they always felt like what the Fugees do is amazing. It's amazing stuff. But I always felt like what the Fugees do really well, Tribe Called Quest did it better.
Yeah. Yes.
It's just that Lauryn Hill was in the group, so you're not going to be better than Lauryn Hill now, are you? But like, if you look at like template for template, whatever the Fugees was doing, that's basically what Tribe Called Quest was doing. Tribe and Quest have been doing that for years, man. They've been doing that for years, bro.
Right.
Even they still be doing it. They still be kicking that shit. Q-Tip? Man, Q-Tip has been doing that for years, man.
De La Soul too. Remember De La Soul was doing?
De La Soul. My favorite De La Soul album. Right? Yo, De La Soul is too much, man. There's that album they did. What's that shit called, man? Is it Native Tribes?
Yeah. Some damn, I don't want to Google it, but yeah,
Native
I know
Tribes when De La Soul was part of it, Tribe was part of it. They got everybody on that. Like, De La Soul. I think if I was born in De La Soul is basically what I was like when I was coming up. For them in their town, that's basically what it was. If De La Soul had like if Yogurt, but he spells his name backwards, Don, like this is Dave. If Dave was a battle rapper, if Dave from De La Soul was a battle rapper, he would have been me. Quite literally. That's quite literally. That's what it was. You know what I mean? Oh man, those niggas. Oh, those guys, man.
They were ahead of their time. Those groups were ahead of their time, bro. The way they dressed, like the style, the swag. Now it's coming back. Like everything goes in a, everything comes around, backs around. You know what I mean?
Circles. Like, circles.
Every time. The baggy G's. Remember the baggy G's off your ass? Now, I ain't never liked that shit off the ass though. It's too much, bro. It's too much. Like, but not off the ass. Like, come on, pause. Like, it's crazy.
Yo, in South Africa, what's making a comeback is like printed jeans.
Printed or like with the designs?
The printed jeans with like the designs on them. Yeah,
those are fire.
Those are making a.
I like that.
Those are crazy. I have a couple of those. And they just recently made a comeback. Like I think in like 2013, so like 2023, 2024. I was like, damn. And I had them in the tuck. I already had them in the tuck. When people was like, oh yeah, this is what I said. I got y'all. I was waiting for you, motherfuckers. I was waiting for y'all.
Yeah.
I was waiting. I even got the retro 4s right there. What you thought? You thought we ready? We ready.
I still like the regular Air Force Ones, the white ones. Fresh. Get a fresh one.
Oh, the crispies.
That's it.
I
basic,
can't wear
bro.
those
Basic.
anymore.
White on. Crisp white. That's it. Keep it clean. Alcohol. That.
Yeah, I think the kids love that. Like the kids love the white Air Forces. This new generation of like these 19-year-olds, 20-year-olds, 21-year-olds, that's all they wear. They got the baggy jeans with the crispy Air Force Ones.
Air Force
you
Ones.
be seeing them from across the street, like, damn.
Yeah.
Crease those, I get hurt. I feel hurt for you.
Bro, it's crazy, bro. Like, it's the styles and everything. Like, even the rap, like, even styles of rap, of lyrics of how people rap. Or so you hear it in certain people, like, damn, he sound like, what's his name? Damn, he sound like, what's his name? Especially in New York, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody in New York, to me, I'm in New York, sounds alike. I'm like, damn, man, it's something different. Like everybody with this,
Yeah.
like sounding like goods, like or like fucking
Basically, it's sometimes
talk
if
about
it's
their
not
money and
good,
shit.
they got that. Hey, New Yorkers, bro. Hey, yeah, New York. Hey, New York. Hey.
Yeah, that. It's like, yo, what up? Like it's the same. Like, come on, man. Come a little pause. Like, bring a little
Word
different
to
to it.
my mother. Word to my mother.
Yeah,
From
yo,
my
what up,
heart.
B? Like, yo, B, what up, B? Like, dead ass.
I could always
dead
tell, like,
ass
in
is
New
the
York,
thing, bro.
dead
Dead
ass.
ass. Yo, a dead
Dead
ass.
ass?
There's a class
But
called
word to my
101 Dead Ass. Tim's.
Yo.
Bro, they put a Timberland, right? They cut it up and soul, middle part, like Dead Ass 101.
Oh my god! But the thing is, like New York niggas, you can tell a New York nigga. You see, New York niggas, Nigerian niggas are the most synonymous black people. You can, and Atlanta, you can tell them apart from. You can have a lot of black people, and then if you just are like, yo, speak out loud, speak out loud. By the time you get to those three, you'll know exactly. Oh, you from Nigeria, huh? Yeah. Well, you that guy thought you from New York, aren't you? You from you from Marcy, aren't you? You from Queens. You from Queensbridge. This one starts speaking. Oh yeah, you definitely from the A. This boy from Georgia. He's from the ATL. Swear to God. Like yo, those they're so themselves. They're so themselves and unapologetically so. Like,
oh my god, bro.
I mean, but I love them. I love New York niggas. All my favorite rappers are mostly from New York. All my favorite rappers are from New York.
Mm-hmm. It's like New York musically is not doing a lot. I think it's more down south, like now, the vibe. Like I like Glow.
Yeah.
What's her name? That girl, Glorilla. She's dope. I like a lot of female rappers now, bro. I don't know why. I find myself listening to a lot of female rappers. Like, damn, this girl can
baby
spit.
heavy, man. Do you know No Name?
No, I haven't heard her.
Oh, she's from Chicago. You should check her out. She's crazy nice. She be killing niggas. She killed Mick Jenkins on his own song. She killed Chance. She be cooking. She's like she's like a calm version of Rhapsody. Like she's she's in and out of those pockets. Wow. You should check it out. Check out her album called, I think it's called Room 27. There's a song called Black Fornication. No Name. You can go No Name Gypsy, but I think she dropped the Gypsy part, so now it's just No Name.
Okay.
Damn, the girl can rap, yo. And it's not like, yo, she's good for a girl. Now she's good for anybody. Like, she's nice. Like, yo.
That's dope as shit.
I think she's from Chicago.
How about you? Have you ever heard of Ken the Man? You ever heard of Ken the Man? That's a girl rapper. Ken the Man.
No? Ken the Man.
She's from St. Louis.
I heard that.
She's from St. Louis. She's dope, bro. Like I wrote down No Name right now, so check her out because I'm gonna check her music.
Yo, nah, she's cold.
She battle raps and music, or does a little bit of both?
Nah, I think she just does music.
Okay,
she just does music.
Yeah.
But usually, like Chicago rappers don't. I've noticed there are certain regions where you can expect someone to be like, I battle rap. I don't think they are. Are they Chicago battle rappers, bro?
Isn't I'm gonna get it wrong. T-Top? No, T-Top? Where's he from? T-Top.
T-Top is from North Carolina, I think.
My bad. North Carolina. Oh, fuck.
Because I think Detroit. I think Big T might be from Chicago. I think he's from St. Louis, though. Chicago, St. Louis, but he's the only one. Because the St. Louis guys we know already. It's Verb, Hitman, Magic. I think Magic is from St. Louis.
Yeah. Magic.
Who else is from? I think it's from St. Louis. I'm not sure. But like most of the guys are from St. Louis. They're not from Chicago. I don't think Chicago niggas have more to focus on than battle bars, man. You might die just practicing bars. In Chicago, it's serious. Yeah. It's really serious out there. And the Bulls ain't won nothing since Jordan was there. So rap is not for you. You better pick up a basketball or a gun or something because it's serious out there.
And they definitely picking up the guns, man. Shout out to Chicago. Stay safe. Yeah. They shooting. They talking that. Like whenever a Chicago rapper raps, like he did the shit. He shot somebody.
They rap for real. Like Chicago niggas, I've noticed this. They like it's so rough in Chicago. If you're talented, you kind of have to be extremely talented. Like Mick Jenkins is from Chicago. Kanye West is from Chicago. Common is from Chicago. No Name is from Chicago. Saba's from Chicago. Smino's from Chicago. And all these niggas is gold, like chances from Chicago. So that tells you something. Like everybody who gets on that, they don't mess up the opportunity. Even the drill niggas, Chief Keef, all these niggas. As soon as they make it, they're not trying to look back because they know exactly where they came from. Michelle Obama is from O Block, yo.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't know that.
She's from O Block, like O Block. The O. I said, yeah, I see y'all. Y'all do what y'all do. I get it. Try to get out of there.
It's crazy, man. Music is taking a turn. You know, like you said, battle rap. I feel like it's dying down because of the usage of the gun bars. Like the gun bars is getting boring. Like the creativity. If you could say something that hasn't been said ever, that shit's fire. You know what I mean? Like
but that generation of saying stuff that hasn't been said before is dying out. Because if you can see if you see Rum Nitty win 100K in a tournament, and you see what Geechee's getting, you see what Hitman is getting, you see what Surf is getting, you can clearly see, hey, these guys is this is where the money is, right? And then when you look at the Loaded Luxes, you look at your JCs, you look at your Danny Myers, you look at your Jay the Nightwings, that actually talented niggas, besides Loaded Lux. Loaded Lux is always going to break the bank. But everybody else doesn't break the bank as much as he does.
No.
So if you're looking at JC, like, you're not going to be like, I'm trying to be JC. No one's going to say that. Niggas is like, nah, let's forget this pen stuff. Chilla Jones is one of the best battle rappers of all time, bro. Those guys, he can write his ass off. But when you look at Chilla Jones and you look at Sue Surf, I'm trying to live like Sue Surf, man. Nobody's gonna say, shit, I'm trying to be like Chilla Jones in this motherfucker. Nobody's saying
Nobody says that.
Nobody says that, bro. Shout out to Chilla. Scheme God. Legend. Yeah. But man, it's like what Rum Nitty says. Rum Nitty says it perfectly. It takes 40 lines to do what dog do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can just do that gun bar right now. One setup, one connect, gun bar, crowd reaction. Next one.
That's it.
By the time you finish that gun bar, you're looking at the host. The host is already talking about, I'm booking you for the next one. I got you.
I got you. You're in the bags there.
I got you for 3. I got you for 3. It's like, yo, nah, I'm trying to. You see, I get how it happens. I understand how it happens, bro.
Oh my goodness, bro. But bro, what advice would you give like your young artists facing adversity career-wise? Like, let's say they hit a roadblock and they can't, they get frustrated with themselves, like they can't get past this certain obstacle or whatever, either life, music. What advice can you give them, or like any experience that you had and just say you push forward past that roadblock, like in life and music or anything?
Well, like I live on this philosophy, bro. Lately, especially as I've been getting older, it's becoming a more prevalent philosophy where it's like it's gonna get to you, bro. You're always at the right place at the right time. You're always at the right place at the right time, bro. It's gonna get you when it gets to you, kind of thing. Rick says it, but Rick said, "What hits you won't miss you." If you're putting in the work, bro, there ain't no way it's not gonna get to you. It might not get to you at the time you wanted it, but it's gonna get to you, bro. You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna get to you. If you are sitting down, lying down, the human mind is actually such an amazing thing. When you lay down and you're thinking about your problems, you already know the solution, though. But now it's the doing the solution that will be like, oh man, nah, but it's a lot of work. It's the da. If you're preparing for a battle, the battle's in like 4 weeks. You're laying down. You don't have the bars. You know what you need to do. If you're doing what you need to do, it's gonna get to you. Don't worry about it. Success is not something you need to chase. You need to chase the work. Chase the work. The success will come with. If you're doing what you need to do, it's gonna come with. It's gonna get to you. It's not gonna overlook you. It's gonna get to you. And I mean, what hits you won't miss you. So you don't worry about. You know what I mean? Don't worry about things you can't control, man. Worry about things you can. You missed that one. Fair enough. You missed the next one. Fair enough. Kobe shot 5 air balls in his first game. Was it his first game? What was that? His first game. He missed 5 air balls, man. That boy had five air balls. They make it seem like 3. Nah, he missed 5. Do you know what type of mentality that is? For a rookie to miss 5. You had the first one, missed it. Had the second one, you missed it. Had the third one, you missed it. Had the fourth one, you missed it. I'm gonna make the fifth one. Nope, you missed that too. That nigga has 5 rings though. Isn't it weird how that works? You had 5 air balls when nobody knew who you were. When it's all said and done, I got 5 of them though. It's gonna get to you when it gets to you, man. You do what you need to do.
And Kobe used to talk that shit too when they said he just hold up the 5. Like,
just hold up the 5.
So you
like,
gotta say nothing.
I did what I had to do. You know what I mean? Muhammad Ali said it perfectly in that speech where he's like, I hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean, I even made medicine sick. He says before he starts all that thing, he goes, won some and I've lost some. I'm professional now. You know what I mean? He was undefeated, but he never called himself professional until he lost. Then he was like, I've lost some. I'm professional now. You know what I mean? So once you get the good with the bad, you understand how it works at some point. You know, I'm not going to talk about outliers where, you know, like, you know how people like saying what goes around comes around? That's nonsense. Sometimes it keeps going around. It keeps going. Sometimes it just keeps going around. It just keeps going. And you keep saying, it's going to come around. No, sometimes it just keeps going, bro.
It keeps going.
It just keeps going. Yeah, I mean, like someone once said, I think it's a battle rapper. They were like, I know somebody with nothing. Still get bitch slapped. I was like, yeah, I get it. I get it, bro. But that should not be the philosophy of, yo, it's nihilism. Nothing matters. Nah, bro. If you're doing what you need to do, bro, everything is a cause and effect kind of thing. If you put your hand in the fire, your hand's gonna get burnt. Right? That's how that works. So if you hold the tool and craft with the tool, a result is gonna come out of what you're crafting. A product is gonna come out. If it's worthwhile, bro, it's worthwhile. We know what it is. You can't explain genius more so than you can see it. Once you've seen genius or seen talent, like there it is. I can't explain what it is, but there it is right there. It's gonna get to you. What hits you won't miss you, man.
Trashboat dropping jewels on this motherfucking line. Not the Trashboat, we're dropping. You're gonna have me putting that OT on these clips, bro, because all that shit like on clips is going out. And y'all need to run this back, watch this, man. Yo, bro, Trashboat, it's been an honor and pleasure to have you here, but this is the most difficult part of the show. It's called 10 Questions with Trashboat.
Let's go.
You ready?
Let's go. Let's go.
Number 10, Xbox One or PS5?
Xbox One. Next.
Ooh, number 9. This is a double question, okay? Number 9, Nas or Jay-Z?
Jay-Z.
Okay. Second part to that question. Techno or Die Antwood?
Ah!
Yes! Yes! That's what I wanted.
Oh. I'm going to be biased and go techno.
I don't want to get you in trouble. All right. Are you friends with both? I don't want to get you in trouble.
Nah, but I'm going to be biased, bro. Techno kind of... Nah, techno talk that talk. I like what techno be talking.
Okay.
I like what techno be talking, man.
Shout out to Diane Wood. He's fired too.
You know what I mean? But that talk, man. I see what you. Shout out to both. Shout out to both. They both cooking.
Let's do that. Let's do
Techno
that.
just be talking that talk. Shout out to both. Techno just be talking that talk. I like it.
Okay. And this is Trashboat list, so it's his choices.
Yes, sir. That's me.
Yes, sir. Number 8. Would you rather lose all your money you've earned this year or lose all your memories this year?
Woof. That's a tough
Just
one.
for this year.
I'd rather lose my memories. I'd rather ooh.
See, think about it, bro. Think about it.
Because that's a trick question, considering the fact that the year is not over, so you don't know how much you're still gonna make.
Yeah.
So I'll go with the memories right there. Yeah,
that's a tough one, yeah. Because shit, you won't lose the money. You lose maybe some memories, some good ones, a lot of good ones, you know. And yeah.
Let's say right now, Pill. Let's say, Pill, you make like $1 million, right? Like in like the next 2 weeks, you make $1 million. You didn't foresee it happening. But you know the logic is, I said I lose all the money, right? And then you make the money. And it's like, damn, I shouldn't have said that.
Well, back to the drawing board. let me get that mop and sweep. Okay, let's go. All right, bro. All right. Number 7. if you, I kind of know this one. All right. If you could collaborate with any artist, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Woof. Dead or alive. Doom is up there for sure. Doom is up there. MF Doom has always been MF Doom and Jay Dilla. That's it. MF Doom and Jay Dilla. We're done. MF Doom and Jay Dilla.
Okay, you get two. Yeah, two.
R.I.P.
That's the RIP done. Number 6, One Piece or Dragon Ball Z?
One Piece. We're not even gonna.
You know why? I already knew. Like I didn't. You have it on your Instagram. Like, duh. I'm just gonna throw. Maybe he likes Dragon Ball Z a little bit.
It's One Piece all day out here.
You're gonna hate me. My boy he said watch the One Piece, the actual show, right? Not the cartoon. You talking about the show? I should watch the show first.
I'm talking about the anime there's a Netflix live action that they got.
Is that good? Is it good?
It's the most accurate live action an anime's ever had. But I'm not gonna say the show is good because everybody's gonna say if you watch anime, you're gonna be like, oh, that's when you look at live actions, that's the closest thing to a live action. Okay. But you're not answering the question, is it a good show? I don't think it's a good show. Because it doesn't really, if you've never watched One Piece before and you're gonna go watch that show, that's not the best representation of One Piece.
So I should watch the anime first, and then if I want to, okay.
Yeah, but the anime is long as hell, bro. That's like 1,048 episodes.
Shit. And what, they're like 30 minutes each, 40? Like something like that?
Yeah, they're like 30, 25. I mean, but what I usually recommend people to do is just watch recaps. So there are these people who recap like arcs. The first 3-4 arcs, I would recap them and then get to Skype here and then start watching because there's a lot of lore dumps, the plot, a lot is happening there. Okay. And then, you know what I mean? You can watch the plot heavy arcs and then catch up quickly. But I wouldn't say, hey, watch on Thriller Bark.
All right. I'm gonna take your advice and watch it that way. All right, this one, I don't want your country to hate you for this, okay? The best sport in your opinion, soccer, rugby, or cricket? Cricket.
In our country, how it's set up is okay, so I'll do it I'll rate them. We're number one, rugby is the number one sport. We have 4 World Cups in rugby. And then I believe we have 2 World Cups in cricket. And we don't have any World Cups in soccer. We don't have, I think we don't have any World Cups in soccer. We don't have an Africa Cup of Nations in soccer. It's rugby, cricket, then soccer, right? What do people, and with rugby, the whole country comes together when it's Rugby World Cup season. You see South Africans all pull out the Springboks, boom.
Bro, it looks lit. I want to go out there. I want to go. Like I want to visit and just like when the events are going on and go, wow! Like the energy, the positivity, the love is unimaginable. I can imagine, bro. I could imagine.
South Africa, when it comes to sports, especially, this is when a lot of those racial divisions fall apart. Like if a white person were to come to like a soccer game, like a Kaizer Chiefs game or a Pirates game, wearing any one of Black people just adopt you. They'll be like, "Yo, you with us? You're a Kaizer Chiefs supporter right now, or you're a Springbok for today. Forget everything else. Forget all that other stuff. Right now, we're one as a supporter. We're not divided. We're one."
See, that's different, bro. In America, you could be at a Cowboy game. You're wearing a Giants jersey. Oh, you probably get your ass kicked. Not really, but like you might talking. I think because they was talking crazy, like fuck the Cowboys, and you're one deep in Giants, like you don't get your ass kicked. You're talking shit.
In South Africa, it's not like they rock deep. Like in South Africa, it's a thing of, let's say you're in an area, and let's just say in South Africa, this is how it would be. If you are like a Cowboy supporter, and you're around Patriots, right? Say someone, I'm a Cowboy, and then they're about to jump you. In SA, if the other Patriots, they'll be like, hey, no, get off him. Yeah. He said he likes what he likes, man. Get off him. Yeah. And, you know, like there's a fellowship behind, yo, I'm this or I'm that. I'm this or I'm that. Like there's a fellowship. In America, almost it's like you get clowned for being something. But in South Africa, it's a thing on If you are that, we'll stand on that. If you support that, we'll support that. It's what it is. It's cool, man.
That's what it is, man. No, that respect, like, just the values change. Like in America, man, the values are so fucking bad. Everybody, man, don't even get it started. The women on you seen this shit, Instagram women. Like they think that having a big ass, fake ass, and fake titties makes you attractive. I want to bring that home to my mom. My mom gonna be like, "What the fuck, son? You dating a hoe? Like I'm not dating no hoe. I'd rather have a normal woman." You know what I'm saying? Like who wants that, bro? That's disgusting to me, bro.
Social media is also like it's messed up, but that's a talk for another day.
Yeah, we're gonna have the talks. Yeah, we will have a straight up talk about whatever's going on, like raw shit.
We're gonna have another one. We're gonna have another one.
Facts, bro. All right, bro. Question number 4. Which superpower would you rather have? The ability to fly or be invisible on and off? Meaning your invisibility, you could turn it off and on. Like you could just rob a bank off, on, and then rob back on.
Wait, so the invisibility, so what I touch, does it also turn invisible?
Oh shit, goddamn.
Or am I the only one who's invisible?
Let me see. Fuck. Yeah, why not? Fuck it.
Then I'd want the invisibility.
I'm robbing banks, bro. Sorry.
I'm robbing banks because I'll just touch the safe and you can't see the safe anymore. So like I touch the money, I leave with the money, you can't see it. I'll go with that. I'm definitely going with that one.
Cause flying, what? After you could fly, yeah, I could fly. Wow. Like I could fly.
Yeah, there's a lot to it. Like how fast are you flying? Are you flying at light speed? If you are flying at light speed, are you super strong because your body's gonna break apart if you're moving at light speed? I mean, you are human. So there's a lot of things that have to happen before you can start flying like Superman. It's like when people say, would you rather have the speed of Flash or like super strength? And I always go super strength. They're like, dude, but it's the speed of Flash. It's like, yeah, but Flash kind of has other things that allow that speed to happen, bro. To move that quickly, you kind of have to have the same speed of perception. Like, you're not going to run that quickly if you can't see where you're going.
Because when you go, you're dead. The first step.
Boom! You hit a bug. You're running into it. Or even if you ran into like a bug, you're done.
You're done, bro.
If you run into the bug moving at light speed, the bug becomes an equal resistance to what you're moving at. So it's like, yeah, you're going to have a hole in your chest the size of a fly. And you're going to go die like in China, but you're moving so... Get to China, you're leaking out. Like, I didn't see that. Death.
I mean, the worst way to die, bro. New superhero just dies off a fucking cockroach. Like, damn, what the fuck?
Oh, go watch what is it? Is it
The Boys?
Is it Deadpool?
You ever seen
The Boys? The Boys actually is the best one. When A-Train ran through the girl.
He was like this. My bad.
My bad. I think he did that on purpose, though. Like he was aiming for her. He was aiming for her. He's a villain. He's a villain for real.
But Homelander, bro. Homelander season 1.
Homelander is my favorite character on The Boys, bro. And I've read The Boys comic book, but yo, the actor made Homelander, and that's the same guy from that series. What's that series where he's like a crooked cop with the neo-Nazis?
Fuck, I forgot the name.
Oh, that dude is good, bro.
His facial expressions, bro. His facial expressions. The sucking of out. You know, like when you get sucked out of life, he could do that. Like you can make that expression, like sucked out of life, like crazy.
Oh, now that I think my favorite scene is in season 2, where it's like, I am better. I am better. I'm stronger. I'm smarter. I am better. When he said that thing, I believed it. Like, yo, this guy believes what he's saying right now. That guy really believes he is better. He be drinking baby milk. He be drinking titty milk, bro. And still, how are you threatening drinking titty milk? Yo, that is a different kind of nigga. Like, yo,
different kind of man, bro.
You are drinking titty milk. We know it's titty milk.
We know it's titty milk.
You're still like the scariest person in the room, but we know what you're drinking. We know where it came from. Like, nah. Nah.
Yeah. Oh my god. That's it's crazy. All right. Number 3, better dessert in your opinion. Malva pudding or Roic sister?
I've never had Roic sister, so I'll say Malva pudding because I've never had the latter. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was researching that. I was like, Malva pudding.
Nah, my favorite shit though is like a milk tart, like what we fucking with out here in South Africa. Milk tarts. Ooh. There's
Wait,
a
what are
place in
those?
South Africa called a milk tart. It's a tart, but like It's a type of tart, but it's with milk, I guess. But it's like it has like it's like cheesecake kind of. It's like a tart. It's like a cheesecake tart kind of thing. Like it's yo. They sell those at Woolworths. Woo! Ask any South African about Woolworths. They'll tell you. Woolworths, they got some stuff out there. It's milk tarts and trifles. That's what.
Sounds delicious as shit. I want them now. Like
now, you should check it out. Just go South African milk tarts. Oh my god!
I gotta try them now. They have me like it's got like a desserty, like the flavors inside, all right? Like the flavor.
Yeah, it's like a pastry of sorts. It's like so in America, you see how you guys make pies? You guys make pastry pies, like it's almost like a dessert. When we make pies, it's almost like it has meat inside or whatever. So we don't do the fruit pies or whatever. But a milk tart is the closest thing to. It's similar to what you guys have as a pie. It's kind of, but it's like cheesecake. Imagine if a pie had cheesecake elements.
Oh wow, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, but it's a tart though. Yeah, it's a tart of sorts. Yeah, but you'll see it though. I'll send you like a screen. I'll send you
send me a link to that when you can. Yeah, I would love that. But number 2, better drink in your opinion, Spring Boki or Bober? I don't know if you heard of Spring Boki.
Bobers are those is that coffee kind of thing with the balls inside, pause. Right?
They call it the same thing out here. It's like the boba, some drink, yeah.
Yeah, I think
with
it's
the
boba. I think.
Yeah, with the little fruit balls.
Yeah. I'd say I'll go with boba, but I don't like neither. But if I had to choose, I'll go boba.
Boba, okay. It depends on the flavor, bro. It has to be the right flavor.
Yeah,
so they mix it up.
It has to be great flavors.
Yeah,
because both of them, it's like both of them are hit or miss, kind of. It's like, but if it's made well, then it's like, let's kick it.
Yeah, for sure. All right, last question. Where do you see yourself in your career 5 years from now?
Oh man, 5 years from now, I'm really trying to get into like behind the scenes, like by then I'm hoping to like have got like an album. It's revered the way it's revered, cult classic, whatever. But in 5 years, I really want to see myself behind the scenes, like either drawing my own animation or doing sound design for an animation or doing scores for a movie or directing a movie or something. But it has to be like behind the scenes, at least. It has to be something where I can use my writing or my creative, like, abilities to make a movie, like a visual, bro. I've always wanted to make a movie. Like I'm not trying to make one, but at least I want in 5 years' time, at least I want to have my name on a movie credit, like on credits for something, at least one. Then I'll know I've done something.
That's dope, bro. Bro, Douglas, man, it was an absolute pleasure and honor to have you here, man. You already know. I had a lot of fun. This is like most fun I had on interview, like crazy, bro. I like artists that just they got their own way of thinking and just say it. You know what I mean? Don't hold back, no filter. You know what I mean? Just themselves, the real shit. Like that's what I like. That's why I like a Red Pill. You want the real shit. You don't want like people just the generic answer. You want the answer.
Oh yeah, like PC correct answers.
Yeah,
like,
PC correct. You don't need that. You can curse here. You can do whatever the fuck you talk about anything. You know what I mean? As long as it doesn't affect you criminally, we good. Legally, we good.
I think this is why people like watching. Like, do you watch No Jumper?
I stopped because then it started getting they're just fighting now. This is all like now.
Yeah, I actually also got to that place where it's like it's always a fight. But I think that's what people went there for, because you get to see the person as the person. Like, this person is like this. I see you. You're a scumbag, aren't you? Like,
like okay, we expose him. I wouldn't know you were a scumbag. But,
I knew I never liked you for a reason. I knew I didn't like you for something.
And I think they use that. They use that to their advantage, bro. They use like the person they don't like. They just put him on the show more because people are gonna watch it because they don't like him and they're gonna comment. Twitter warrior shit, like you know what I mean. So it's like,
these guys are doing too much. Like I think they're doing too much for views. You know what I mean? Like it's like we're at a place where everyone's so desensitized. We just do whatever for the view. It's like, ew, bro, you're willing to do whatever for $1. Ugh.
That ain't make sense, bro. It's like just like, you know, showcase the artists, like they, you know, their talent,
Yeah.
personal, like, you know, how what they think, how they, you know, how they interact with people. So,
Yes,
but yeah, bro,
sir.
if you got anything to plug, you know, the floor is yours. Do whatever you want.
Something's on the way. A tape is on the way. I got a tape coming soon. It's called "Killed My Ego with a Pitchfork." Artwork has been out. Artwork is in rotation. We're almost at a release date. A release date. I've been giving people clues and stuff, but a release date is pulling up, and the album's also in the works. Farmhouse Emperor is also in the works. We got some for you people, man. We active all year. We active all year. All I'm saying is, first Saturday of April, Joburg, what's happening? You know something's gonna happen. 24th of May, Durban, you know something's gonna happen. 1st of April, Street Talks, what's happening? Hey Simba, Mufasa's back, baby. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
You had to throw shots, man. You catch the strays, man. They just hollow tips right to your chest.
We out here, baby. Call of Duty. We're moving like
Bro.
Call of Duty, man. Make the map bigger. Make the map bigger.
Make the map bigger. Make Call of Duty great again, because that game, man. Come on, make it great.
Oh
man. So we
man,
can go.
MW2. Oh, come on, man.
I could play the old shit, like
that.
the old Call of Duties, like
like that's what I'm looking like. Oh, Black Ops 2. I came up with that.
That was fire.
I came up with that, man. Black Ops 2. Oh my god.
Yeah, we could go game talk all day and sport talk. But yo, man, shout out to my guest of honor, Douglas D. Trashboat. Salute to you, bro. We're gonna talk more, bro. Of course. Appreciate you on the show, man.
Have a great thanks night, for having me, bro. Pleasure, you too, bro. You too. Thanks, man. Peace.
Shout out to Douglas D. Trashboat, man. My guest of honor, man. It was amazing having him on the show. Appreciate him being on the show. And, you know, I know he had a busy schedule and made it happen. And again, shout out to him, man. If you haven't, subscribe to I Hate Douglas Trashboat on YouTube, at SoundCloud. Also, I Hate Douglas Trashboat on Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon Music. Follow his Instagram, Patreon, and Facebook. Douglas, like I said, we are excited and proud of you and can't wait to hear more from you, bro. Take care, blessings, and of course, dope talent. Be sure to check in, man. Love, like, comment, subscribe to all his social medias, as I mentioned. He has a lot of big things, a lot of battles coming on the way. Be sure to tune in to him, Douglas D. Trashboat. Wishing him nothing but success in all his endeavors, man. We come to the end of the show. You already know, man. The Red Pill Bait channel, I want to thank you for tuning in. Appreciate and love y'all, man. In Tupac voice, you are appreciated. Of course, I want to leave y'all with something, man. Hold on. I'm trying to find this joint. Well, I'm going to leave you with a little inspiration. Be sure to chase your dreams, man. Don't be scared. Don't let fear get in the way of your passion, of your creative, you know, of your creativity, man. Go for what you love. Fuck the haters. Do what you want to do. Live life. All that good stuff. Red Pill out. Peace.